G'day folks, Tony Fountain from Brainy Bridge, the training system that lets you learn how to play bridge easily and even taught me. So with us, the interview that we've got today, it's a great deal of pleasure to have in the studio Kim Finesse from the Bdcu Children's Foundation.
Thank you.
And who is a bridge player herself. Kimmy, tell us about the foundation.
The Bdcu Children's Foundation was founded about 10 years ago, and our mission is to look after the health and wellbeing of children in the Southern Highlands, to raise funds to deliver and improve the services for these children.
Yep.
The current focus at the moment is on mental health, for which sadly there's a considerable need in our community, and we look after mostly 0 to 16-year-olds. We currently fund the role of a nurse at the Bowral Hospital. We pay her salary. She is the liaison officer for mental health, and it's her job to direct the children and the parents and the grandparents, or whoever it may be, who need help, in the right direction.
Yeah, look, I think the role that you do, and I've observed you not only in the role with this event that you've got coming up, we'll mention in a moment, but for a long time a great deal of admiration for BDCU, because I think one of the great things about growing up in a country town, and I grew up in a little town of Grenfell, 2,500 people, is that you're part of a community, but the community knows that you're part of a community, whereas in the city you're just another organisation, end of story.
Absolutely, Tony, and the support that we get from the community is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
We never cease to be amazed at people, how much people help us.
Well, as Australians, I find Australians are very generous people. You know, we can bitch and moan and groan and all the rest of it, but when the whoop hits the fan, it's amazing who puts their hands up. And you know, an organisation like yours, okay, it's a financial organisation, BDCU, but it's got a heart.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
And I suppose you could be cynical and say, well, that's good for business, but it's more than good for business. It's good for the soul.
Well, the BDCU Bank is absolutely, a community bank, and always has been. And I think they give us phenomenal support. They took us on board 10 years ago, and have been fabulous ever since.
Yeah.
And when we need help and reach out, we always get an enormous response, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic. So what we've got coming up here on Sunday week, tell us about it.
Sunday week, which is March the 12th at 5 o'clock at the Empire Cinema, we have a very special screening of Jasper Jones. It's not the premiere, but it is very special because we're going to have the author, Craig Silvey, there to sign books. There will be books on sale for this best-selling novel and what is going to be an amazing movie. And also Anita Sheehan, who is the producer.
It's Anita there.
And she is a local, she lives locally.
Right.
And she will be there too, so the author and the producer will be answering questions and having a little presentation, and then we'll have the movie, which I think is going to be an amazing movie. Certainly the book was fabulous.
Great. All right. So if people want more information, where do they go?
Well, $25 a head from the tickets available from the Empire Cinema.
Yep.
And for your $25 you will also get some wine and refreshments, and perhaps a chance to meet the author or the producer, and get your book signed if you'd like to.
Well, you know, once again, it's sort of coming back to this community thing with the Empire Theatre. I mean, I just love that picture theatre.
Yeah, so do I.
And Richard and the team there have just bend over backwards to help organisations such as yours to do things. And we're all in this thing together. Yes,
well, Michaela, the person who organises all that stuff for the Empire Cinema, has been fantastic to us, as she is to all of the charity organisations around the Highlands.
Yep.
So we're indebted to the Empire Cinema, apart from the fact that I'm an avid moviegoer and love it anyway.
I'm with you. So, folks, that's what's on. Kim, thanks very much for coming in.
Absolute pleasure.
You know, and I hope it's a roaring success for you, and keep up the wonderful work.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.